With the recent release of Sonic Racing Crossworlds on Switch 2, I thought now would be a great time to make the ultimate guide for beginners. In this video, I'll be covering how to pick your car type, the best gadgets, how to drift effectively, and just general tips I wish I knew when starting this game. Starting off with choosing the right car type. This is going to vary a lot depending on the character you choose to be your main. You'll likely pick your favorite character, so I won't be covering characters too much in this video. If you want the plain and simple best vehicle type, I would suggest boost vehicles as being your best bet, especially for handling and strength type characters. On the other hand, speed, acceleration, and boost characters, you're given a lot more wiggle room. Let's say you want to pick Shadow as your main. Well, boost vehicles will suit him very well, or you could also pair him up with his same stat, which is speed. Both of these would be a great choice and a good fit for him. After you're done with this, you can customize the individual parts to what you want. Alright, now let's get into gadgets. I will be covering the top 10 gadgets in Sonic Racing Crossworlds in my opinion. Starting off with Extended Slipstream. This gadget is great because there are usually always cars around you, and you're able to benefit so much from the boost Slipstream gives you in a race. This pairs very well with Slipstream Bounty, giving you continuous rings while in a slipstream. These gadgets used in combination can be a very dynamic duo. Next, onto one that can help for beginner players, which is Bumper Guard. It prevents rings from being dropped when you bump into walls. This one is very useful when I was first starting out in this game. Okay, next is Quick Recovery. This gadget is amazing because in a race, items are being thrown at you constantly. This allows you to recover quicker and get back into the race. This gadget received an update making you recover even faster if I'm not mistaken, so this is definitely not one to sleep on. Going into Wisp Chance Up, this helps Wisp items appear more often from your item boxes. Wisp items are some of the best there are in the game, so this is a no-brainer. Collision Boost makes bumping into players a very powerful strategy. This is one of the most useful gadgets in my opinion. Being able to boost any time you hit another car is awesome. Next up is Spindrift. This gadget can be seen as a bit of a meme gadget, but the way that it knocks your opponent off balance and can send them flying off the map makes this so powerful at any time during the race. Now into my personal choice for gadgets. First is Drift Charge Kit. This kit makes you charge your drift gauge faster and slightly improves handling, as you can see. On the bottom right, my handling is increased by 3, so it's a nice little buff. But the being able to charge drift faster is so beneficial in this game. Moving on to Air Trick Expert, which I only equip because it makes you look so cool and feel like a pro during a race. But it's also very functional. The amount of boost you're able to get from air tricking is awesome. This pairs well with my next gadget, which is going to be Air Trick Bounty. You get rings every time you air trick. These two gadgets used in combination let you get up to 100 rings so quickly. I usually don't even have to worry about collecting coins during a race using this. And if you didn't know, collecting coins during a race actually increases your car's base speed, so it can be really important to get them. Now would be a good time to move into drifting. As in many racing games, drifting is an essential mechanic in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. But when I first played this game, I found this feature very clunky to use and slammed into walls constantly. This sentiment has been shared by many other players. To prevent this and tighten up drifting, let go of the acceleration button while holding the drift input. For whatever reason, this tightens up drifting exponentially with very minimal speed loss. There's a bit of a learning curve to this, but practice and you'll be taking sharp turns in no time. Now that that's out of the way, the last thing I want to mention in this video is about Grand Prix. This is a place you'll likely spend a lot of your time during the game. As you probably already know, you can unlock Supersonic during Grand Prix. But there are some things that the game doesn't tell you about him. As you probably already know, you have to defeat every rival in Grand Prix, all 23. But what the game doesn't tell you is that you can only use Supersonic in Grand Prix or other offline modes. He is unavailable to use in online match. This can be a big hindrance to some, and was to me, because I knew nothing about this. If you still want to get Supersonic just to have him, that's awesome. But if not, knowing you won't be able to use him online, I'm glad you know now. Alright, that is going to be the end of this Ultimate Beginner's Guide for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Silver Ninja out.